assert yourselves physically in the second half. What changed for you?
Well, I think anybody that knows the two programs probably thought it would be that kind of a grind, certainly, and they're well coached. We knew it was going to be hard. Obviously, in the first half, you're trying to crack through there a little bit, not just settling for the perimeter shot. And we didn't get much out of the inside game tonight when we threw it in there. And but defensively, I thought both teams played obviously extremely hard in the first half. But second half, able to get some stops, some turnovers, and turn those turnovers into some baskets. And we just felt at some point in time, guys are going to start making some shots. We had some early in the game that you'd like to make, which you're not, but I didn't. We just felt like the fact that we were missing shots, we didn't let it affect us on the defensive end. We just stayed with it. And then obviously Chaz got going a little bit and some other guys, and I thought he and Igor played really well tonight. Jemiah Meshach's defense on McNeely was really what we needed from him, and took care of the ball better in the second half. I think only one turnover.
You had some games from them to scout from this season. They are doing some things differently offensively. How different do they look from either what you studied in the offseason from last year or just what you know of what they've been?
Well, we did look, but, we still respect the fact that they're well coached. They defensively, they're in position. They where they're supposed to be, and I really feel that, like us, we're more similar than people might think in terms of some of the schemes. They like to keep the ball in the middle. We like to keep it in the middle. We like to get two games going on each side. Don't want people to load up on the white line. So we kind of both mirror each other in some ways in terms of what we're trying to get done on the offensive end. And we know it works if you can do it, but we also know that house needs to be guarded, and just like they do. That's why I think the first half was hard for both teams, because they knew the concepts we like to play with, and they did a great job. But again, I thought that Igor and Chaz, when we tried to angle it out a little bit more to give them a chance to play over there, and I thought Jordan Gainey did a good job with some good hard downhill drives, but that we just had a period there where we were able to open it up.
You got 10, 11 minutes from Dubar. What does he potentially bring to you guys going forward?
Really proud of him. I mean, he's only had 2 days of practice, limited practice, and we would have played him more in the second half, but they really went with four guards, and so we sized down with Meshach, and he gives us the versatility to do that, and or he would have played more in the second half. But the more he gets out there, the more comfortable he gets, the better he's going to be.
It's a little left field, but let me ask you: this setting, coming to somewhere tropical, playing this kind of tournament, what do you guys get out of this?
I think all of us get something out of it. I mean, even, you obviously want to win games. We all want to do that. But at this point in time of the year, you get to get excellent competition. You're going to see teams that are sound and like, again, they're really, I think, a terrific defensive team. And you're going to have to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves. But the only thing I wish we'd play at 6 and 8 instead of 7 and 9, because it forced into a double overtime like that, which was an outstanding game, but nothing you can do about it. But you think about it, it's 12:40, and our guys won't get wound down until probably 3:30 in the morning, and so that's the tough part about this when you go back to back. But it's people will always say it kind of simulates a conference tournament. That's a long way off. We can handle that, But right now, just the competition and getting here, and the guys, they want to play. They want to play as many good games as they can.
Since it is 12:40, I'll get you out of here on
Okay.
this. But you've done a bunch of these. Do you have a funny story, a memory of you guys are traveling? You're traveling as a team. You're going to new spots, playing in different gyms. Have you had a moment that stands out in one of these tournaments where you thought, man, either this is hilarious, this is disastrous?
Well, I can tell you, I think a key thing in our program, if you really want to, as soon as you asked me that question, first thing that came to mind was when we were trying to get our program going, and we came over here and we were in the other tournament, and we were playing Villanova, and at halftime we were up big, and they came out and they rolled us. And again, we lost the game, but it was a major teaching point for our program with the guys that we had, and that group of guys went on and became very good. You know, gave us some great games. But because Villanova, you know, and what else I can remember is the locker rooms were paper thin, and I enjoyed listening to Jay Wright rip his team. But they came out and they torched us.
Awesome.
Okay.
Go get some.